Well, howdy diddly dandy there, chums. 'Tis I, Captain of the Steves, and today, chums, for you guys, in the viewerverse, I'm going to be showing you how to get this new rocket that you can send from planetary surface up to the station and get loads of units, which is great. Okay, you can see here I've got 5,545 nanites, so this is going to cost you nanites. However, if you haven't got no nanites, watch that playlist up there and show you how to get them quite easily. There's lots of methods, to be fair. Nanites are quite easy to come by. Anyhow, you need to talk to Selene, the sort of lizard type looking character with the tongue that flicks out at the back of the spatial anomaly. Righto, so to get to it though, you have to buy the Haz-Mat Gauntlets first. That's going to set you back a fair few nanites, or there is a way of getting these without spending any nanites whatsoever, which I'm going to show you in a minute, because this should cost me 90 nanites. Right now I've got 5,465. Let's see if I can get it for frickin' free using the new internal exploit that's been put in by the Hello Games developers. So all you need to do is go to options, go to difficulty settings and change this all the way to creative mode and then just exit. It will warn you though, if you're in survival mode, that it's going to permanently invalidate the chances of getting trophies. So I wouldn't do this inside survival or permadeath. It's just that I've already got the rocket in normal mode, so I'm just using this place save to show you this idea. Right, so now if I go and speak to Selene, when I actually pick this up, you'll see that my nanites don't go down. Heck no, they don't. Lovely jubbly. So I just got that for freaking free. While I'm at it, I could grab something else for free if I really wanted to. I'd have the personal refiner. Thank you very much indeedy doody. And then all I need to do is just go back into my game settings and change it back again if I really want. Look, still got 5,465. Heck yes, I do. So here we go, game settings, and change that back to the old survival. But normally I'd do this in maybe normal mode if I was ever to do it. But yes, this has now been put in by the devs, so if you haven't got the materials or you can't be asked or you haven't got the time, you can just switch that little switch. Isn't it an awesome switch? Isn't it just odd that this came out with this nice little switch when it came to the Switch players? Yes, no pun intended. Right, let's head on back over to my ship and we'll fly on down to a planet and we're going to be launching this super duper rocket into space and just seeing where it goes. I mean, it goes back to the actual station. So I was watching Craig's Games video the other day, and yeah, he actually followed it. He followed the rocket back up to the station. Pretty darn freaking interesting video. But yes, it goes all the way there. It doesn't despawn or anything or disappear. It actually flies all the way back to the station like a ship does. I mean, ships have always done that. You can follow ships inside of planetary atmospheres, and they will eventually fly back to the well, they fly to trading posts, and then they fly up to the station. So normally if you follow ships that you see flying in low orbit, it might take you to a trading post, which is a nice little tip. Anyway, there you go. I can put this in, but I need to go get some wiring looms. Wiring looms you would get at the station, the dehydrogen you get from the blue crystals on planet, and the tritium you can get from shooting asteroids. But do I want to use up all of my resources? Do I want to use my time, or just flick it into creative mode yet again? Put it in creative mode, go back to my actual exosuit where I've got this thing, and chicka-boom, chicka-pow, chicka-pow-pow-pow. Done-diddly done. That's now installed. Lovely jubbly. Right, okay, now just change the setting back again. So here we go, back to survival mode, boom, and everybody's happy. Brilliant, awesome, that saved me a heck of a lot of time. So now I can just fly bomb back down to the planet, but like I say, you can get your wiring looms inside of the station, and you're going to pay for those using units, which you know how to get units. If you don't know how to get units, I've got a playlist on that as well. I put it in the top right hand corner so you can go get your units the legit way. And also, yes, shooting asteroids will give you tritium. So yeah, and the last one was the dehydrogen. So the dehydrogen, blue crystals on planets. So I could just shoot the planet right now and probably get some dehydrogen if I really wanted to. So, you know, you can either switch the switch or you can go around and resource gather. Anyhow, let's bring this up. So the way that you get it is from the quick menu where you summon in your ship, and it's just there right at the end. You call in your rocket. Lovely jubbly. Heck yes. Look at all my technology is broken up there. Gonna have to fix that in a moment, aren't I? Yes, I've got too many pulse engines, and now they don't work whatsoever. Okay, right, now I can just put this to creative mode because I haven't got many actual resources to put in this rocket, have I? Look, got hardly any. But I haven't got many blueprints to craft anything that's super expensive, so I might just craft some solar mirrors and I don't know what else I'm going to craft. Oh, actually, I think I'm in my starship inventory, aren't I? Yes, I am. Yes, because that makes sense. I'm on frickin' foot, aren't I? Yeah, I don't know why it does that. You know, when you're on planet's surface, it should go straight to your exosuit inventory, in my opinion. And when you're actually in your spaceship, then it should go to your starship inventory. Just saying. But no, it doesn't work like that, does it, anyway? So, anyhow, let's see what else I can make. And I'll see if I can put stuff across from either or inventory. But it seems that they've removed the switch inventory button. You used to have to be able to press square and just swap between different inventories and different menus, but I don't think you can do that on this trade rocket, which is very unusual too. So here we go, let's just stick all these in here. Let's just see if it picks these up even though they're in my starship. I'm going to leave them in my starship and we'll see if the trade rocket goes to our exosuit. I think it does go to the exosuit, so I don't know whether I'm going to be able to see these solar mirrors when I go over to the trade rocket. Let's just do that as an experiment though. Yeah, look, there's no solar mirrors there, and I haven't got the swap inventory button. So the only thing I can send out is what's in my inventory space. So I put those stasis devices in there that someone gave me. And considering that I'm inside of survival mode, I think people are going into creative mode inside of the actual Nexus and just giving people this stuff. I mean, I got given a load of silicate powder wires up there momentarily ago, but I did leave my joypad alone for a bit. I went down and got myself a cup of tea, and I think I got gifted these because I didn't have them before. Okay, so there we go. I think people are just switching into creative mode in survival, thinking that they're helping people by giving them a shed load of stuff for nothing, which, yeah, technically they are, but I guess we're going to see this happening from time to time now with this ability to just swap modes on the fly whenever we like. So here we go. I'm going to launch that rocket and I'm going to be getting all of that sort of monies. There you go, little rocket. Bring me my lovely units. Make me freaking rich. Heck yes, little rocket. Chickaboom! And off it goes into yonder. Oh, brilliant. Well, that's pretty much that. I need to sort out this technology now, don't I? I'm just going to dismantle a few. I'm not going to look at the stats of them and work out which is the best one to dismantle. I'm just going to dismantle some of the X classes. I'm not a massive fan of X classes, to be honest, so I prefer to keep my S. But there you go, I got rid of that S anyway. There's another X over there, so I'll get rid of that one. Has that done the trick? There we go. I'll keep one X and we've got a couple of S's. Let's just move this all around. So yeah, sadly, all this new technology sort of hocus pocus rejiggery pokery has knackered out some of my ships. I need to revisit so many of my saves and redo them. But then again, I have started a new playthrough, people. I've started a new playlist just the other day, and I'm on the relax mode. You know what? I'm actually really enjoying relax mode. I'm going to put this back to survival. I'm going to jump in my ship, out of my ship to create a save, even though it just made an autosave, which is freaking awesome, which I like as well. But until next time, people, you've been freaking awesome. So there we go. There's my guide. Goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit a like and a subscribe, and I'd like to say a massive great big thank you to all of my backers over on Patreon and over on YouTube membership. Thanking you, backers! And if you want to support this channel, just don't skip the adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or yeah, just stay with Captain Steve that little bit longer and hit something on this screen. There's merch here now too.